Good evening and welcome to another Cold Waters video with Darkwing Glacier. I have recently finished the North Atlantic campaign, and Killerfish Games has recently released the beta for the South China Sea campaign. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to start with the South China Sea in the year 2000. So this is difficulty hard compared to the normal that the North Atlantic campaign is in 1984, which is what I did last. And so this is going to be more challenging. I was able to get through the North Atlantic campaign without losing my submarine. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm not going to get off quite so easily in this campaign. So this is about a major economic crisis, sees the Chinese leadership make a military push to secure Hong Kong, Taiwan, and the vast oil fields in the Spratly Islands. So Russia is meanwhile supplying the People's Republic of China with military aid. Alright, so we're going to start with the Seawolf nuclear attack submarine, which is pretty darn cool. This is a awesome little boat, and we will accept it. So now we are in command of the USS Seawolf. So to start off, looks like Li Tenhui from Taiwan has pronounced Taiwanese independence, and the People's Republic of China is not too happy with this, and they are looks like they're going to retaliate against both them and Hong Kong. In the meantime, the Chinese economy appears to have collapsed. So now there's a global financial collapse as well. So there's escalating tensions between China and the US, and the Russians have been hard hit. It looks like they're going to be selling large amounts of military equipment to the Chinese, which is bad news. And now China's on the offensive. So China has launched a series of attacks along its periphery, placing recent sabotage against the U.S. military installations in a new light. Tensions have remained high since Taiwan's independence and Hong Kong's failed handover, likely resulting in the PRC deciding till the time is right to resolve these issues and enforce their territorial claims in the South China Sea. Okay, so here we are. Our orders are: intelligence data indicates the enemy plans have an amphibious landing at the enemy plans an amphibious landing at Taipei, Taiwan. A task force with landing ships is leaving Shantou now. You must intercept and destroy this force before the landing occurs. Alright, I have seen a couple of videos by people like Jive Turkey and stuff, and so I start off at Guam, which is pretty darn far away from the target area, so I'm just going to have to go as fast as I can and see what I can do to stop it. Alright, so we're fully stocked, all systems operational, and here we are at Guam. Let's get going as fast as we can. There's Shantou. Because we have a lot of ocean to cover before we get there. So it's unlikely we're going to be able to intercept them in time, but we're going to do our best. Or maybe we did. Oh, there they are. Did we engage them? Looks like we might have. Okay. Speed is 10 knots. Depth 150 feet. Sonar contact bearing 270. No surface duct, no thermal layer. We're in shallow water, so this is going to be pretty scary. Alright, all hands man your battle stations. Alright, what are our conditions? They're like behind us. We gotta change course. And we're being pinged. All right, the floor is at 235 feet, which is very shallow. All right, I'm going to load a decoy. Wow. Many contacts out here. Looks like we're going to have our hands full. All right, let's see what these contacts are. Sierra 1. Problem is, I'm not that familiar with the Chinese Navy, so a lot of these ships are going to be pretty darn scary. Okay, UCAN LST, so that's landing ship tank. Okay, Sierra 2. What, we've already classified that guy? Looks like we have. Okay, oh, actually, no, we haven't. So, there we go. That's Yuting LST. Alright, Sierra 6 is close. Let's see what this guy is. Ooh, that could be it. A trawler. Okay, what are you? God, they're pinging like crazy. A Luda DDG. Okay, so that's a guided missile destroyer. Okay, so they're pretty noisy. Actually, I never checked how loud it is. 81 decibels. Okay. Alright. What's Sierra 7? Contact is not so great.
Con, helm, steady course.
And this could be another Yuting. That line about 1200 hertz doesn't match, but it's close. This one does. I think it's another UCAN.
Sierra 7 is classified as merchant.
Okay, Sierra 4. Looks like it could be another Yuting.
Sierra 4 is classified as merchant.
Oh man, that loot is close. What's his -2 on it? Active. Okay, if he goes, he could ping us and detect us, but what is pinging us from down there? Alright, we might have to take a snapshot at this Luda, but let's see what Sierra 3 is, if we have time. That could be a frigate. Wow, okay, they're starting to turn. The thing that's nice about the Seawolf is we do have 8 torpedo tubes. Alright, let's set all these tubes to run shallow. And we're reloaded, so ultra quiet. Okay. He's at 6,300 yards. What is Sierra 3? My best guess is that he is this Jianghu frigate. So I'm going to call him that for now.
Sierra 3 is classified as escort. Con sonar, new contact.
New contact.
4 designated Sierra 8.
Alright, what are you? In Chiangsha.
Con sonar, Sierra 8 is classified as merchant.
Oof. Alright. Let's get a better look at this picture here. My guess is that they're all turning southeast in a attempt to go after Taipei, like they've gone north through the Taiwan Strait. God, this loot is going to ping us. Alright, he's very close to going active on us. So about a 50% chance of him detecting us with each ping. Alright, how far away are these guys? 6,700 yards, 8,000, 13. Okay, we could launch a bunch of torpedoes and get these guys. So, you know, I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, there's so many targets, I'm going to do the firing point procedures on Sierra 5, the Luda, and probably snapshot the rest. Or, well, this all depends on how fast I can talk. Alright, firing point procedures. Sierra 5, the Luda. Tube 2. Bearing 238, range to enable, 2,400 yards. I'm almost thinking maybe I should just wait until this guy's behind us. But looking at this, I'm thinking I'm going to have to just take the shot now before he detects us. Alright, firing point procedures here. 5 Eluda, Tube 2. Bearing 243, range to enable, 2,300 yards. Correction, bearing 238. Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot Tube 2.
Shoot Tube 2. Aye, sir.
Shoot Tube 3.
Shoot Tube 3. Aye, sir.
Snapshot Tube 4. Bearing 177.
Shoot Tube 4. Aye, sir.
Snapshot Tube 5. Bearing 150.
Shoot Tube 5. Aye, sir.
Snapshot Tube 6. Bearing 163.
196. Designated Sierra 9.
Snapshot Tube 7. Bearing 171.
Gone. Fire control. Weapon acquired.
I think we might get this guy. Reload these two tubes, Tube 7 and 6.
Con sonar. Noisemaker. Bearing 236.
Alright, so we got the Luda. Let's get back on the plot. Reload Tube 2. Helm, come left, bearing 156.
Come left to 1.
Okay, we're getting pings from Sierra 9. We gotta see what this guy is. He could be another Luda. Luda 3, Luda... It's neither.
Con. Torpedo room. Tube 6 ready.
Whoop. The Chengdu frigate.
Con sonar. Sierra 9 is classified as escort.
Alright, he does not detect us. It's very noisy. Does not look like a helicopter. Which is good news. Of course, okay, the Jianghu is coming this way. So and that's an MPA. So let's launch the noisemaker. We'll have it go east. Shoot Tube 1.
Shoot Tube 1. Aye, sir.
Let's take out this Chengdu.
Con. Torpedo room. Tube 2 ready.
Snapshot Tube 6. Bearing 192.
Tube 6.
Snapshot Tube 8. Bearing 137.
Fire control. Weapon acquired.
God, the Luda's stern's already in the ground before the bow's even completely sunk. Reload Tube 1.
Con. Fire control. Weapon acquired.
So I heard
Torpedo room. Tube 7. Con. Helm. Steady course.
I heard an aircraft, an MPA, Marine Patrol Aircraft, or Maritime Patrol Aircraft. So there's one up here looking around for us already. Let's check our torpedoes. Looks like we're gonna get this UCAN here.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 158. Contact breaking up.
Yeah, there's our target. That must be the, what was that? Zhangwei?
Tube 1 ready.
The Jianghu. Okay. Reload tube 3.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 180. Contact breaking up.
That's the MPA again. Alright, well, we're getting targets here. There he is.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay, so far so good. Tube 6 is about to go active. Reload tube 4.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Let's set all of our new torpedoes to run shallow.
Weapon acquired.
This must be it. Going right on the target. He's just charging right at us. Now he's turning hard to starboard. He hears it.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 9, last bearing 193. Contact breaking up. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing
Boom!
157. Contact breaking up.
Wow, we just got 2 in a row there. This is pretty brutal so far. Last torpedo is going on the Jianghu. Reload tubes 5 and 6. And we still have the wire on this guy, so he's going to go active and not active, he's going to enable. And then probably just plow right into this guy just like the others. At least that's the hope.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
For difficulty hard, I'm kind of surprised I've had it so easy. I'm worried I'm going to get a nasty surprise sometime soon. Alright, he's pinging at us.
Con, torpedo room.
Yeah, no way he's going to detect us. I mean, he's going at 12 knots. So I guess he just doesn't have great sonar. Here comes our torpedo. He's desperately trying to turn away. Not that it's going to do him any good.
Noisemaker.
Goodbye.
133.
He is gone. Alright. So, I don't have any other contacts. Wow. This thing is a little bit better than the 688s I've been using up to this point.
Torpedo room, tube 6 ready.
Alright, let's see if there's anybody nearby. Wow. No vessels, no weapons, no aircraft. So we will leave combat. Oh, somebody escaped. Oh well, I guess I was a little bit too anxious to get away from that one. Alright, we have 16 ad caps. That's enough for another engagement. 8 harpoons and 12 tomahawks. Alright, so we'll see what happens. Great job. Pleased to hear the expected invasion of Taipei, Taiwan has been repelled. Wait for their orders. That's good news. Yay! No D-Day for China. A massive coordinated Chinese sea-based landing has been repelled. That's excellent news. Alright, new orders. A wolf pack of enemy attack submarines has been operating in an area along the southern coast of Japan between Okinawa and the mainland, where they've been terrorizing coastal shipping lanes as part of Beijing's strategy to starve Japan into reneging their support for the United States in this conflict. You must therefore transit to the North Pacific and conduct an ASW sweep of the area. Avoid any civilian casualties. Okay. So continue on course. First thing we're going to do is save the campaign. And go back. Since we're in shallow water, we're going to go pretty slow until we get into deep water. That's probably one of the submarines there, so let's check our briefing once more again. Our orders were the shipping lanes between Okinawa and the mainland, so that's where we got to go. Continuing on course. Alright, now we're just going to keep our, there's submarine right there. Let's see if we can get him. He's moving away. Let's catch up to him. Where do you think? There we go. Okay. Our depth is 150 feet, speed 10 knots. Moderate thermal air at 238 feet. A strong surface duct. We have a contact bearing 299.
Con sonar lost contact. Last bearing 150. Contact faded.
Okay, let's check the conditions. Okay, we're in very deep water. 1900 feet. We're above the duct, that's probably why. So let's slow down. Somebody's pinging. Ahead 1/3.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con sonar new contact bearing 136. Designated Sierra 1.
Helm, come left, heading 218.
Come left to 218. Helm aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
3 contacts. Alright,
Sonar new contact bearing
4 contacts.
10. Designated Sierra 4.
Okay, some of these could be civilians. A kilo. God, it could be either one. Kilo or an improved kilo.
Con sonar Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
What is this? Contact Sierra 3. A Song SSK. So,
Sierra 3 is classified as submerged submarine.
so a diesel boat. Very quiet. What's Sierra 1? It's not a song, but he's close to it. A Ming. Okay.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay, let's go back to the submarines. That looks like it. A merchant. Okay, we don't want to hit the merchant.
Con sonar Sierra 4 is classified as merchant.
Closest ship or sub is 56. 56%, that is.
Con helm steady course.
Alright, let's change course so we go towards this song guy. Come left to 162.
Come left to 162. Helm aye.
Okay, the Ming is headed away, which is excellent news. We do not have great solutions on the other guys. Maybe if we sink below the layer. we will get better. Okay, yeah, he's definitely below the layer. So that means we'll actually have some kind of protection above the layer. So he's on the layer. These two guys are both below it. Okay, 65%, 77%, which is, these are both good enough for shots. He's 41. That's because he's right on the layer there, which is probably causing some issues. Okay, contact is firming up to 87%. Sierra 2 is at 72%. Sierra 3 is still at 42. Okay, these guys are both deep.
Con, helm, steady course.
Rig shift for ultra quiet.
Okay, how well are we being detected by this thing? 12 on active. Alright, he can pick us up pretty soon, so we might as well take the shots now. Firing point procedures. Sierra 3, the song. Bearing 166. Range to enable, 8,900 yards. Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 2. Firing point procedures. Sierra 1, the Ming. Bearing 116. Range to enable, 8,200 yards. Correction, bearing 119. Range to enable, 8,200 yards. Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 3.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Firing point procedures. Sierra 2, the Kilo improved. Bearing 116. Range to enable, 9,500 yards. Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 4.
Shoot tube 4. Aye, sir.
Okay, we got 2 torpedo launches from the Song.
Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Alright, they fired back. Launch the Moss. We'll get the Moss between us and them.
Shoot tube 1.
Yeah, there we go. Shoot tube 1. Reload with another Moss. Helm, come left, heading 069.
2069, helm aye.
That's not what we want. We want this. Okay. Now I want to move.
Con, fire control. Unable to fire.
Whew, good. That would have been bad if I hit the wrong button.
Con, torpedo road. Tube 1 ready.
I want to control. Darn it. Ahead 2/3.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
He's coming towards us. He's not going after the decoy.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3.
Head cavitate.
Turns for 3. Con, sonar, we are cavitating. Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 4. Last con, helm, steady course.
Dive, make your depth. 1,200 feet.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1. Last
Make depth 1200 feet. Dive high.
Reloads tubes 2, 3, and 4. God, that torpedo's coming right at us. Didn't go after the decoy at all.
maker bearing 1. Con, sonar, no longer cavitating.
These These look like 2 more torpedoes coming this way.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 115.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Dive, make your depth 1,500 feet.
Con
Passing 1,200 feet. Make depth 15008 dive I.
Okay, looks like we avoided this one.
contact.
Excellent, we got the Ming.
Last bearing 117. Contact breaking up.
And we got the Song. Alright, so we just have an improved kilo out there.
Con maneuvering, making turns for
Is he
3,
cavitating?
5 knots.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
We have a torpedo here, but he's pretty shallow. Helm come right heading 090.
Come right to 091. Helm I.
The fact that this guy can go so deep, 1,600 foot test depth, is
Con helm.
excellent.
Steady course.
It looks like we're out of the acquisition cone
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
of this torpedo. If we make it past this turn, we'll be okay. Yeah, okay. Secure from 3,500, 35 knots. Ahead 1/3. Make turns for 5 knots.
5 knots. Maneuvering I.
Let's get our sonar picture back. Our speed is decreasing.
Contact on Sierra 3, bearing 193.
Is this the Moss? Yeah, it looks like one of their torpedoes is locked onto our Moss, which is excellent news. And he will just get right by him and be like, what the heck happened? Where did that submarine go? And he will detonate.
Launch transient from Sierra 3.
That's not good. Sierra 3. Oh, bearing 33.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 123.
Solution is 8%.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5.
And there's the launch. I do not have a good solution on you. And another torpedo just missed the noisemaker, which we'll take that. Alright, so the kilo looks like he's got to be far away. Do we have any idea where that torpedo is? I want to get out of the acquisition cone. He could be picking us up. Okay, the torpedo's turning. Is he going after the decoy? He very well could be. Yeah, there it is. They just totally changed course. And once again, our Moss does its job and he decoys the torpedo away, which is fantastic. Exactly what I want you to do. Alright, here's our kilo. Solution is 82. Alright, so we'll be able to take this guy out now. Firing point procedures. Sierra 2, the improved kilo. Whoa, a lot closer. He just suddenly got a lot closer. Check fire. Okay. He's at 12,000 yards. Could have overshot him there. Alright. Firing point procedures. Sierra 2, the improved kilo. Bearing 135, range to enable 7,700 yards. Weapon ready, ship ready. Shoot tube 5.
Shoot tube 5. Aye, sir.
Weapon is running normally. Looks like our Moss is still fooling the enemy torpedo. And I think we might have fooled the kilo as well. Which is, you know, no problems there. No complaints. Alright. So our torpedo is going along just fine. The kilo is turning away. Not sure exactly why yet. Yeah, there's the enemy torpedo again going after our Moss. And misses again. Okay, this is interesting. Our kilo is now completely turned away. We're in his baffles. So I'm not sure. His speed is 14 knots, which might be as fast as he can go. And it's just a matter of time before our torpedo catches up with him at this point. So I think I will accelerate time just a little bit. Okay, our torpedo is active. Let's steer it on target. And let's go a little bit shallower. Oh, we want to go up, not down.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Whoa, we're just zooming up now. No, that's not right. We want to turn this way.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 133.
There we go. Yeah, you launched noisemaker, but that isn't going to help. He's doing 17 knots as fast as he can.
Weapon countermeasure homing.
Nope, we're going to steer right through that. Stay on target.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 134.
Nope. Keep going. Keep going.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
He's doing everything he can to get away from this thing. Turn back. Turn back.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And we should get him any second.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 136. Contact breaking up.
Reload tube 5. Alright. So I don't see anything on the plot except for that merchant vessel, which looks like we successfully avoided killing. Let's see if anybody is around. Nope, nothing's around, so excellent. So we will leave combat. We sunk the Ming, we sunk the Kilo, and we sunk the Song. So mission update. Very pleased to see you dealt with those subs. Excellent news. Okay. what's this? We get the Bronze Star to Commander Darkwing Glacier for extraordinary heroism in action against the enemies of the United States. So we kill 3 submarines, we get a medal, but stopping the invasion of Taipei doesn't get us anything. I don't complain, maybe it just took a while for them to get the medal to us. Alright. So the wolves have been driven off. And let's see what's next. Okay, satellite photos show that an enemy battle group armed to the teeth with cruise missiles is preparing to sail from Ningbo. Intelligence estimates that it'll take a conservative patrol in the vicinity of the North Pacific. Locate this group and sink as many ships as possible. This is going to be interesting. So we're going to have multiple ships, lots of warships with escorts of surface combatants and/or attack submarines. And especially since we're likely going to have to go after these guys in shallow water, this is going to be a difficult mission. So I think we'll call that a day for our first night out in USS Seawolf, and we will continue in the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.